Hey guys, it's Julia, aka the Mug Life DIY, and as I like to joke, I'm the mug behind the DIY. So thanks so much for joining me today. I am so excited. I am teaming out with my friend Maria over at Crafting with Maria, and if you don't know about her channel, I will have her channel linked in my little description box, etc., because she's fabulous. She's what I call a specialty in the farmhouse, okay? Like, I watch her videos and I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Nope, I will stick with mine and my eclectic style, but we have been friends here on YouTube for several years now, and I just adore her and love her. And we are coming up with all things spring and purple. Yes, you heard it right. We are doing some purple fun for you guys. I hope you guys are inspired and enjoy. And if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to check me out, and hopefully you love these 5 crafts that I came up with you for. Words, guys, y'all know words are hard. And that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling and get right on to this video. All right, jumping on into project number 1, I'm taking a 8x10 canvas and we're gonna make a reverse canvas. I love making these. I love the natural wood, but this is such a versatile piece that you could paint this any color to match your decor. It's that fun, it's that easy, and it is so pretty in the end result. So I flip my canvas over and I use my straight blade and I cut all around the backside and pull it off. And that's it. I sometimes pull out the staples, but I wasn't feeling particularly stressful about these staples. So I glue one side down first, then I begin to pull around all the other sides, and I just hot glue everything down, and then I slowly kind of push and pull at the same time. It is a really simple and easy way to get a frame for super cheap. I love it. It's so much fun. I love making these. And then I just cut off the excess canvas around the edges and clean it up to make it look as nice as possible on the back side. Now, for my particular canvas, I'm not going to be hanging it up. This would be the time if you did want to hang something up on the back, you would need to add some twine or rope or something to the backside and glue it down. But since mine is going in my bathroom, I am not going to add anything extra. Now, I picked up these really cute butterfly die cuts from the Dollar Tree, and there was a lot of them in there. I feel like it was like a 20 or 30 pack, so I love them. They are super fun, and they just kind of reminded me of spring, summer, and I really liked the colors. So what I'm going to do is Mod Podge my entire canvas and just do kind of like a medium coat. Then I applied each of my little butterfly die cuts just completely down, and then I'm also going to add a top layer of the Mod Podge down just to reinforce it, pushing it down as I go. I also chose 3 different designs of the butterflies, and I went from largest to smallest in a vertical format. So I wanted something just to kind of give it a nice little like look overall and very symmetrical, but you could do this with just a single butterfly or perhaps 2 or more. You could arrange them however you would like. And I just added my top layer. Now these die cuts are quite thick. They're like a cardstock kind of material. So it did take some finessing. Now, what I found worked best was as it was drying, I added a little bit more of Mod Podge around the corners, and then I took my heat gun and I pushed down as I was drying it with my heat gun, and it just kind of like activated the Mod Podge underneath to stick faster so that the die cut wouldn't immediately pull up. And that's basically it for the first project. Super easy, very streamlined, modern farmhouse look, and I just love how simple it is. Now, I picked up this really cute little mason jar vase at the thrift store. It was originally $1.98, but I believe it was either Military Monday or customer appreciation. I got a discount on it. So I originally thought I wanted to kind of add some twine or kind of do a painted thing, but I really just loved the simplicity of my projects today. So I'm doing less, as in not as much. I always tend to go a little bit overboard, but I wasn't really liking the twine around it. So I did kind of end up switching directions at the end. I added some of my Dollar Tree white rocks, which I love these new white rocks that I found at my Dollar Tree. And I just kind of covered the little edge part of my little stems just to kind of make it look a little bit more polished and finished. And then I thought, I really want these pieces to look cohesive. So I took the twine off. Then I took some of my Dollar Tree black ribbon, and I believe this is a fairly new ribbon. It's black with like a gold stripe down the center. It's really, really pretty, and I love, love, love using it. So I just kind of covered the top part of the mason jar with my ribbon and glued it down. And as I said, today is all about really streamlining my project and my overall aesthetic look. So this was another pickup from the same dollar or thrift store haul. I found this glass vase. It still had the stickers on it. So I did have to use my heat gun to kind of peel off several of the stickers, but I just love this kind of hammered purple glass. It's really pretty, and it said it was originally from TJ Maxx. So I feel like these types of taller vases are quite often and easily found at Target, Marshall's, all of those kinds of places. So this would be a pretty easy project to reproduce. And of course, wasn't quite sure if I wanted ribbon, twine, whatever, but I'm going in a different direction. I am going to Mod Podge this scrapbooking paper, and it's kind of like a not geometric, what are these things called? Oh gosh. I feel like I just talked about this with someone like last night, and now I can't think of what these, it's a type of stone. Oh golly. Anyways, they're really pretty and I loved it. And I just thought it added a little bit of a different texture and look. So I spritzed my paper with some water, then I Mod Podged it all the way down. You might be wondering, why in the world did I spritz my paper? Believe me, if you have ever done any kind of Mod Podge, you need to spritz your paper. It helps the application, especially for rounded surfaces, go on very smoothly. And I added some more of my white Dollar Tree rocks, and I added some grass to the very top of it. And I just think it was such a simple, elegant piece that really elevated, and it was so easy to do. Now, I cannot believe these really cute little tile pieces. They are so fun, and I have found several of them in different patterns, but I just applied some of my Rust-Oleum white chalk paint. I believe I did like 2 layers and let that dry with my heat gun because 1, I'm impatient, and 2, it just helps me know which sides I need to add a little bit more chalk paint to. And after that was completely dry, I took one of my little, I believe they're the little building, no, they're not the building blocks. They're the little square craft blocks. Yes, craft blocks. That's what we're going to go with. And I'm just going to take one of those same little butterfly die cuts, and it elevates the piece and kind of adds that 3-dimension look to it. And then I glued the little tile piece back down into the little frame. And of course, the natural wood, it just matched perfectly with my already other first project. So I thought this was just coming together so perfectly. Now, this next project I think is my favorite project. It's so fun. And I just took a Dollar Tree square canvas, which it's, I believe, the smallest size that they have in the store, and some Dollar Tree little poster board stickers. Now, I wasn't quite sure if it would completely fit, so you can see me cutting down all of my letters, kind of taking off those extra portions and kind of changing the font up a little bit. This would also be a really great project if you have a Cricut or another cutting vinyl machine, but I was doing this really late at night and I was just didn't even think of kind of plugging in my machine and putting it together. But I wanted a little bit of a humor to my bathroom pieces. So on my little thing, I added nice butt, and it's going right over my toilet. So I thought that was just a cute little fun piece to put on. Now, the painting job that I did on this piece, I can go over a tutorial of, it's just a marbled effect with paint, but I can go over that another time. I'm taking some more of that scrapbook paper in the same pack that I got from Michael's. It's all of this like kind of darker, moody, black, purple, pinks, and butterflies, and it's just so fun. And I thought it was kind of more neutral for me, and I really enjoyed it. This is also a thrift store piece that I paid 58 cents for. I was so excited, and I even felt like I got an additional percentage off because that day was Customer Appreciation Day. So I was on a roll at my thrift store. I cut down, or I will be cutting down, the scrapbook paper because it was a little bit larger than my frame. And I cut out my square, then I spritz it with my water and apply it down with my Mod Podge. And always, I love finding out which one is your favorite project. So I already told you that this one is probably my favorite, even though I feel like they all have just a really fun and beautiful overall aesthetic. I don't know, I like the humor and the painting aspect on this piece. So definitely let me know project 1, 2, 3, or 5 is your favorite down below. Now I just glued a couple of craft sticks to the back of my little frame, or actually it's a canvas frame. I think it's actually what it's called, or a panel. That's what it is. It's a canvas panel. And I am just kind of gluing it just so it lifts it up just a tad bit. I found the center portion of my other little black frame, and then I glued it down right in the middle. And since this is going in our guest bathroom downstairs, I added some Mod Podge, which just kind of adds a little bit of a layer of protection. And I did apply it not only to my stickers, but the entire piece. And of course, this is how they're all looking together. Our bathroom well, it's not completely done. We will be replacing our little sink top and a couple other little items and some lighting, but I will have to do that reveal at another time. I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a fun update that you can do not just in a bathroom decor, but this would look adorable in a bedroom, a child's bedroom, just anywhere in your home. And it's so fun and so spring-like, and it just makes me smile. I absolutely love how all of these projects turn out and how it just gives a brightened look to our downstairs guest bath. I don't know. I think this really fun, kind of whimsical piece for the nice spot over our toilet is just so perfect for our guest bathroom. I definitely want to finish this bathroom to show you guys. We are going to be tiling and replacing the top of our vanity. So there's so many more projects that I would love to share with you guys. But here is the overall look. I love it. I'm in love with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed all of these. And I will see you guys next time.